Hi, I'm Quinn Marie with Entertainment Scoop. We're here talking with actress Sarah Dumont, whose new movie Don John is out in theaters today. What can you tell us about your new movie Don John?
I am not one for spoiler alerts. Really not. All I can say, it's really hilarious. It's not one to take the kids to. It's a lot of dirty comedy, kind of like super bad. It was a lot of fun to work on.
Very
And
nice.
I really don't want to give anything away.
Can you tell us anything about your character?
My character is very, very Jersey.
Okay.
Everyone's character is very Jersey.
Okay.
And I'm talking Jersey Shore Jersey. I mean, I let my roots grow out. I'm a natural brunette. Really needed to dye my hair when I booked the job, and I was like, nah, screw it. I let the roots. I kind of like a beehive and a sequin dress and too much makeup and.
So you let all the stereotypes kind of ran with it a little bit?
Well, I mean, if you've seen the Joe in the movies, I didn't even recognize him. He's like all jacked and tan and the fresh haircut. And one thing I can't say is Jeremy Luke, who plays Danny, but he plays himself. I think is a comedian that we're all gonna have to watch out for.
All right.
He's hilarious.
Awesome. All right. What about you just wrapped the indie film Acid Girls? Can you tell us anything about that?
We didn't just wrap it. But it was shot, I can say, I don't want to give spoilers, but it was shot in a way that it was kind of like a lot of POVs and like Big Brother style. And the cameras were constantly rolling.
Okay.
And then me and another actress, Clara, who's doing really well. She's on Michael Bay's new show called The Island. We slept on set.
Okay.
And she didn't wear all of it, but I wore all my characters' clothes. I shaved half my head for the role.
Very
so
nice.
It's grown out to about here.
Awesome.
And so I have a side mullet. It's violent.
Yeah,
It's
the content in the movie is a little.
It's dark.
It's a little bit darker. Was that difficult, or
No.
how was that?
No.
You were totally fine with everything after you read the script?
I'm such a dude. I like seeing shit. Sorry. I like seeing things blow up.
Nice.
And like blood and anything. I didn't really have a problem with it.
All right, well, that's good. That's good. So things happened rather quickly for you when you moved out to LA.
Yeah.
Was that luck, or did you have a specific strategy in order to break into acting, or when you look back, how do you feel about that?
I've always felt that, luck is when, preparation meets opportunity, but if people think that luck doesn't have to do with their success in any way, shape, or form, I think that's very, arrogant or naive. I think I came out here at the right time where there was just kind of nobody like me, and I found the right acting studio to train, and I committed to it, and I completely quit modeling and just focused and worked and, just started booking stuff and then got some attention because I was booking things right off the bat. So I met with theatrical agencies and, again, there's luck there because it's like if I walked in and, not naming names, one of the agents, had just come from lunch with a very quirky client of his that forced him to take shots. So when he met me, he was like, "So tell me all about yourself. Tell me something embarrassing." And he was really into it and was, so he was loose and happy and in a great mood and I could really talk with him and he's like, "All right, I think we've got something here." I suppose maybe I walked in there after I had a really bad phone call over a contract and he would have been like, "Great, another model trying to be an actress. What's your spiel? What have you done? Not much. Next." So
That's
luck
true.
has definitely got something to do with it.
That's a very good point. So yes, you did start out modeling. Have you always wanted to act, or is this something that was kind of something new that kind of came from modeling?
It didn't. In a way, it came from modeling because it was my booker, Victor Del Toro, who I started working with him when I was 17. And right off the bat, since he met me, he was like, "You should just be an actress." And I just kind of took it as an insult. I'm not a good model, thanks. But he's like, "No, you should really be an actress." And I had this really bad preconceived notion of 50s Marilyn Monroe casting couch type picture in my head of what actresses did to get jobs, which is not true. Stereotypes come from somewhere, but I mean, if you're talented and you work hard, you're gonna book. So I've never experienced anything even close to that, or someone even hinting towards something like that. But I went out, I kept modeling, I kept traveling, between Europe and Asia and Australia and South Africa. And, I loved to travel and it was fun. And then I always thought that I would go to New York and that I would like pump out, a good like last 8 years of modeling, save up my money, and then go become a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, that's what you wanted to do?
That was my master plan.
Nice.
But like there's holes in my plan because I didn't graduate high school, I have a GED, and I'm covered in tattoos, so I don't know if I would get hired necessarily.
You never know. You never know.
No, but it was a good plan, because the teachers don't get paid much. I was like, I'm going to pump it out. But once I got to New York, which is, New York for models is like LA for actors. It's like, it's the big stage. You don't really go down from New York. So once you're there, you're there. You stay there and you stick it out, and the weather is awful. The industry is really intense. The competition is really intense. The girls are much thinner there than they are in other markets. I mean, Paris are really thin too. But the pressure of like trying to fit myself into this cookie cutter that no one fits into started getting to me. And then I was working a lot, like on e-commerce stuff, and I was constantly on a plane and in a hotel room, and I kept waking up in the morning and just like not wanting to get out of bed. And I said, it's time to do something else. So I flew to LA every month for a client out here, and I would stay the weekend because all my friends had moved out here or were here, and stay the weekend. And then I started auditing throughout the summer a bunch of different acting studios, and then I found Anthony Meindel, and I watched his masterclass, and I was like, I could do this. And if I could get paid for it, that'd be great.
That's even better, yes.
So I told my agency in New York that I was going to leave and that I was going to quit and then take my cards off the wall and take me off the site, and then I was just going to go be an actress. And they're like, haha, yeah, I heard that before. See you in 6 months. So.
And how long ago was that?
2 years ago.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, good luck with everything.
I'm Zoe Dumont. We're here in LA. You're logged on to Entertainment Scoop, where everybody should get the news. I do.